there's a technique known as link baiting, which can be very effective in getting you a lot of links quickly, and also for getting you a lot of traffic. And link baiting is effectively, it's not asking for links, but it's posting such an item on your blog that it's almost impossible for people not to talk about it and not to link to it. And to see first-hand examples of this, you may wish to simply search Google for link baiting or link baiting examples, and you'll find more details and examples there. And one example I have here is it works on a number of levels. If we scroll down, you can see this talks about, it's basically a competition. So you think you know what link baiting is. Prove it and win a $500 contract. So it's a competition asking for ideas on the best link baiting tactics. However, just by having such a competition, it's going to be talked about and it's going to be linked to. So even though they're running this competition to get link baiting ideas, the actual competition itself is going to get a lot of links anyway. So this competition in itself is link bait. So this is just one example of how link baiting has worked, or can work, and has worked very well. So they may give you ideas for your own blog. And further ways you can create link baits is, well, one idea is to expose a story, a story that people are writing about. You can expose it for fraud, to be false, but of course you've got to be right, so really you have to know your subject there. If you try to expose a story for fraud and your details and what you say is wrong, obviously that could really backfire. So you've got to be very sure about what you're saying if you're choosing to expose a popular story as false. But if you are right, then that can get you a lot of credibility because it shows you really know the subject, and also that of course gets you many links. And another way related to this is just be have a contrary opinion to what the mainstream is, in your market, in your niche. Just as an example, if lots of people were saying at this time, banners work really well, banners are great for marketing, you've got to use banners for marketing, and so on, you could write an article, a contrary article, saying banners aren't good and here's why. And again, if you present a good case, it can help position you as an expert and really get the conversation going and gets people linking and talking to you. And another option is to write a blog entry explaining why this blogger, a certain blogger, is wrong. This is a related tactic, and again, you've got to know your subject, so you don't try to prove someone wrong, and in the process, prove that you don't really know the subject. But if you know the subject and can prove a popular blogger wrong about something, that again gets a whole conversation going and people linking and talking about your blog. And you may, in these instances, you may even get some negative reactions. But these things always pass, and even negative reactions means more traffic and more links. And often if you're giving a strong opinion, you tend to polarize people's opinions anyway. So unless you're completely middle of the road, it's very difficult to say anything with conviction and not have other bloggers either like or dislike what you're saying, and you'll probably tend to get both. But again, that's all traffic and it's all links. And a slight extension of this is the attack tactic of really attacking someone, but unless you do it that can make you look bad. So some people have used that, but proceed with extreme caution. It can present you in a very bad light if you're randomly attacking people just to get attention on your blog. So these tactics are powerful, but use them within reason, otherwise they'll be less effective and can make you look, or can present you in a bad light. So again, it is helpful if you really know your subject and can either take a contrary opinion or prove something wrong, or even prove someone wrong, but maybe do it without being too aggressive, but still putting your point across well and clearly, and of course making sure you can back it up with facts. And that can, as mentioned, that can help you be positioned as an expert and get you a lot of traffic, a lot of links, and a lot of visitors in your marketplace, because that can really help you and your blog get known in your niche.